Hi-oh! All right. I've been on the morning show since 2005. I'm also a senior editor for In Touch Weekly magazine. Am I not allowed to say that? She seriously did.
My orange.
She snorted it out of her nose.
My orange.
Well, locally in New York, when I moved here, I wanted to associate myself with some charities that meant a lot to New Yorkers. And breast cancer awareness, I think for women, it's just such a great cause. And so every month in October, I dedicate the Rage page to all items that give a portion of their proceeds to breast cancer awareness. And then I also was so lucky to get connected with David Wright. He's a third baseman of the Mets. I work very closely with the David Wright Foundation, and they do funding for various different children's projects for the NYPD, the FDNY. I mean, really, he has got such a great heart. He's a good kid, great ball player, but even more so, it's just nice to be associated with such a good foundation. The best feature that I created, seriously, the hip-hop spelling bee. I have Elvis, the whitest man on the planet. He is like, I think his parents are from like Scotland or something. I told him, I was like, seriously, because he said, oh, he said something one day and I was like, dude, if you're gonna use it, like use it the right way, you know? And so he's like, well, what? Maybe I need a definition. I said, I'm gonna write you down, you know, some words so that you can like kind of be hip to the lingo, because he loves T.I. He loves him some T.I. Oh no, he loves T.I. Huh. And then I asked him, I said, can we get Lil Wayne on Z100? He's like, ooh, I don't know about that. And I was like, dude, this guy, million records sold, translating all over the country. I'm like, we need him on our show.
He went platinum in a week.
Come on.
Out of control.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Not Mariah, not Kanye, not Madonna. I mean, that's legit. So I told him, I was like, you know, we need to do that. So I compiled this list of words and we did the hip hop spelling bee. Now we're in our third installment and it is the best. He's like, Buffy, you know, and he does it like in his little like sentences and stuff. It's fantastic. So I love that.
How do you guys come up with it? Do you guys like sit and have meetings about like the stuff that you're going to talk about? Because it always seems so random, except for Elvis's part where he's like, yeah, I looked at this list and I'm like, I don't know where he finds this shit. I don't know if he just like makes it up or whatever, but like,
you know what, it's all really organic and we don't have a meeting. We all just kind of bring things in, like, you know, Scary, another person on the show who I'm very good friends with, you know, he's always trying to get me to bed and I'll tell him stuff. I'll be like, yeah, Scary called me last night. I'm like, and he told me, he's like, why don't you come cuddle with me? You know what I mean? So I'll just tell him, we call each other out.
So all that stuff is real?
All that stuff is real.
No way.
It really is. And you know what, we do it for the sake of the listener.
Right.
Because again, they're invested in it. They enjoy it. You know what I mean? So for us to do stuff like that, that's what really drives us. Because it's not anything that any other show can give you a list. But we give you what's really real. Allison, I'm so sorry. I'm like, la, 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 la. Am I the worst? I'm a chatty Cathy.
No, there are some people, and I'm sure you would know as a person who interviews people, well, they'll be like, oh yeah, the album's cool.